Let's give it up for Ron Browz, y'all. He's here.
I got a real interesting story.
Tell it, man. They want to hear it.
You know, when I was like 12, I was signed to an independent company called Big Boss Records out of Harlem. Shout out to Kevin Childs, who currently owns Don Diva Magazine.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Kev. That's
you know what I'm saying? I was signed to him as an artist. You know what I mean? And then, you know, unfortunately, the record company had got seized by the feds, and he had got locked up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, but in that time, he had invested in some equipment, and I had took the equipment and started making beats.
The Yamaha.
So I kind of... You know what I mean? It kind of happened by accident. So I kind of got nice and just slid away from the artist. But every time I was making beats for people, I used to be rapping in my head and thinking of stuff, thinking what artists should say.
So when did you figure out that the Yamaha was the instrument to use?
That was the first keyboard I had.
Yeah.
Wow,
first
like
keyboard.
What made you just like?
And it was broke. My equipment was mad broke.
But that's the best sounds come out of
the
that.
best though. My MPC was broke. My keyboard was broke. I used to show up to the studio. Dudes used to be like, yo, what are you doing?
What is that?
And then, you know, the same equipment I made Ether on. I made a record for Lil' Kim.
What record is that?
Jump Off, yeah.
Nah, not Jump Off. What's the Word?
Oh, okay. That was a hot record.
Yeah. I did What's the Word. I did We Run This for Fat Joe on that keyboard. I did a lot of
Wow.
records.
You did We Run This on that keyboard?
Yeah, it was broke, but people was like, yo, what are you doing, man?
I got a story with you because I don't know if you remember. Both of us was on Rap City, and we was talking, and you was like, yo, I'm just trying to get on. I don't know how to DJ. And you was standing with Tigger, and you was like, yo, it is what it is.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna get my pump anywhere.
Yeah. I was just trying to be, you know, you got to brand yourself. It's all about branding.
Yo, you know that show? Wayne was on that show, too. Oh, he was in the building. That was when Wayne was just Wayne.
Oh, okay.
And you was the first one, and it was me and Wayne.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny to see people, you know.
Words.
Okay.
You also produced the I Get Crazy joint for Nicki
Yeah,
Minaj,
shout out to Nicki. Yeah, I produced that joint. I did the other joint she got called Killer DJ.
Killer DJ.
Oh, word?
Yeah,
I like that one.
Man.
You gotta tell Rick to start sending them records before they even come out, man. So I can
Yeah,
put it
man.
out.
Rick, man, get on your job, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rick.
What are some artists that you've worked with in the past that that you feel like the connection is there and you just want to work with them again?
Me and Nas, like, you know, the last real Alive. You know, Ethan. Me and Nas had a hot chemistry. Me and Jim Jones got a good chemistry.
Yeah,
I did 4 joints on his album.
You getting a lot of checks, man.
I'm grinding, yo. I work like I never signed a deal. I work like I never sold a beat.
Last year, 2009, you got dropped.
No, I did not get dropped.
Okay, all right.
Let's clarify that.
Let's clarify it right now because it's running around the internet.
It was a mutual separation. Excuse me.
If people look, I had put out a video before I put out a video saying that I wasn't happy with the situation.
That was the video, like all
I was
the
talking
rumors
to myself.
when you were sitting on the joint. I like that.
I'm like, yo, people, it got so many hits. Then when I leave Universal, people's like, you got dropped. I'm like, you didn't listen to the record. I said I wanted to leave because the situation wasn't right. I felt my album needed to be out right then. I was on fire.
Yo,
and it wasn't no reason for my.
You
know what? Shout out to Universal. You know, I
wanted to call Rick up like, yo, my man was on
fire. You
totally
ain't seen no momentum like that.
Nah.
And you know what I mean?
Matter
I had
fact,
3 records on 106 in Park at the same time.
Wow.
Pop Champagne, Jumping, and A-Rap Money at the same time. I ain't never seen all this do that.
Especially last year.
No one. And yo, let me tell you something. Not even comparing him to Drake, like, cause he was before Drake, like, so he was the rook. Cause you was BET Rookie of the Year. I was in BET Awards when they nominated you. Like, what did you feel when you was like, yo, I'm that dude now?
Like, wow. I right after Pop Champagne, really. Now, like, you know what I mean? When traveling, on being on the road and going to all of these towns and seeing all these people react to the records like that.
So
react to you differently though too, right?
I'm sorry.
From being like the producer, like you said before, people don't know. No, we don't. Well, we kind of do, but either way, from going behind you, as the producer, like you said before, a lot of people don't know who produced that record, but now Ron Browz, the artist, people know who you are now. Yeah. So I'm sure the reaction that you got when you went to different states was totally and completely different.
Yeah. A lot of people don't even know I'm a producer. They just think I'm an artist. Yeah. They be like, producer? Who's what?
Now, get into you a producer, like, who do you want to work with? Because I know after A-Rap money, everybody's calling you. And shout out to Bus, because Bus knows when the heat is coming. He goes to DJs, artists, and he knows when the heat is coming. But who do you want to work with, though?
I haven't worked with, like, R&B artists.
Wow.
I want to get some of that R&B money.
Yeah, R&B is selling now.
Alicia Keys money, that Rihanna money. I need some of that.
Yeah. Mary money, too.
Yeah, that Mary money. I always wanted to work with Mary.
What's your take on the auto-tune now in the future? What do you...
I still mess with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever my motto is, if it's hot, if it's whack, it's whack.
Yeah.
If it's a good record, yeah.
It's a good record.
It's a
like,
good
people hated Pop Champagne. I'm like, but then people loved it. Like, when I first was grinding it, like, yo, play my record. Like, oh, wow, whack. The next thing you know, the #1 record in a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I had to ask you that because I heard that record and I was like, yo, this record is crazy. I heard it in the Rucker. Shout out to my man Spazzo.
Spazzo and Smooth Ski.
Yeah, they
held me down.
Yo, that was before Jim Jones or Jewels got on it.
Yeah.
And this was way back, and I try to tell people, like, Browz had that way back. And no disrespect to no one, but you had to jump on that record if you didn't want to jump on it. You had to.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
And the rumors, I know you sitting on the steps talking about, you know, I only see my face one time in the video. Let's get to that.
No, it was just at the time I had to make a sacrifice to get on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of labels didn't get the picture till after they seen the movie already. I got it. But Jim, shout out to Jim, he seen it as soon as he heard it on the radio, he seen it, he reached out. It's like, yo, let me get on it. It started like that, but then labels wasn't really, they didn't see the vision. So he seen the vision. So it's like, yo, let's get money together. Let's do a situation. Let's make it right. I know what the kind of video it need. I know what kind of boom, boom, boom. But, you know, shout out to him. He seen a vision.
Do you think that because the majority of your songs that people have heard from you are with auto tunes, and now I guess, like you said, if it's hot, it's hot. Do you think is that like, are people supposed to expect something different, or is that like that's Ron Browz?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Still trying to figure out who Ron Browz is.
So that's why I do records with it, records without it. Some people like it, some people don't like it. You know?
Another record that, you know, like people don't understand. Like, it's from the Pop Champagne, but Wifing in the Club is record.
Retarded. That was retarded.
It's like motto when you in the club.
No, reckless.
A lot of dudes hate you right now because I got my man. We go, and I tell him he got the perfume. I'm like, he be next to his. I'm like, you put that perfume on, but
I remember when we did,
that record's gonna be crazy.
Nah, when I did it, I was like, I did it again. I said, yo, I had one show, I was out of town. I said, let me just try this record. I played it, and people were singing along to it. That was their first time hearing it.
Yeah.
So if you could sing along to it your first time hearing it, you know it's catchy. Then I brung it to the city, like, yo, let me get this mix mastered ASAP.
Shout out to DJ Clue.
And then I just let it loose, and people.
Shout out to Clue, but shout out to Self. Since you had, you left Universal, do you think if you had that record with Universal and was a bigger push, that it would have went somewhere else?
Yeah. But that was, you know what I mean? That was the issue.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yo, this record is crazy right here. And they didn't feel it was the record at the time.
Wow.
The record was
they didn't
retarded.
feel. Oh, Sylvia, what's up? Quinn,
you know what I mean?
Quinn, talk to me, baby.
I got love for Sylvia because she signed me. She, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She took that step to sign me, so I always got love for her, and I respect that. But I am the streets. I'm out there. So if I'm telling you, this is what it is.
Yeah.
This is what it is. I'm traveling LA. I'm going all over the world performing this record. They like, give me 20. I'm in China. They like, give me 20.
Wow.
So I'm like, it was.
I see you in Africa too.
Yeah. Shout out
How
to
was Africa?
Africa was crazy.
Oh, well, did you eat out there?
No. Nah. I ate everything.
Keep it real.
Nah.
Keep it real. The rice. That's it. You know what's restrictions? They scare you up before you go out there. Like, don't do this, don't do that, don't look out the window.
You took any
don't
vaccines?
Don't sleep on the bed. Stand up.
Taking shots and all that.
Yeah, you gotta get about 100 shots.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. It was a beautiful experience, though, man. Shout out to Big Dreams. You know what I mean?